it's women supporting women. Now, for my last question for Harnaaz, talking about women supporting women, recently Catriona Gray made a statement about supporting you with the recent controversy about body positivity. So, what can you say about the support that you get from former Miss Universes?
I think that's the beauty of Miss Universe and being a Miss Universe. Not only Catriona, but all the former Miss Universes have lended their supporting hands and always made me feel comfortable. It might seem easy out there, but it's a lot of pressure, especially when people have their own perspectives and they try to pull you down by their own stigmas and their mindset of how you need to look. I believe everybody and every individual out there is beautiful, and it's just through this attention that we have been breaking the stigma of body positivity. And I think it was really nice when Catriona, who I personally admire at the same time, sent some love and said something which is true and reality, and we all need to understand that.
Yeah. We'll love you here in the Philippines, Harnaaz, and thank you, Architect.
Thank you so much.
DJ Dumalao from Philstar News. To Miss Harnaaz, since the finals of Miss Universe Philippines is upon us, do you have any expectations for the winner? Have you met the candidates and any favorites, if we may ask?
Yes, absolutely. During the interviews, sitting next to you, and during the prelims also, I think all the girls are my favorite. I personally believe this is the most difficult job in the whole world, to judge and to choose the right representative of your country who can represent not only Philippines but the whole universe. And we know the girls are so strong and they are just doing very well. I'm really excited for the finale. May the best girl wins and she represents the Philippines in the best way possible.
A follow-up, have you known Susmita Sen, the first Miss Universe Philippines, Miss Universe India that was crowned here in the Philippines?
Of course.
Have you talked to her in any way?
Yes, of course. I think I was really overwhelmed the time she showered so much love after winning. And she is a queen and she has represented India so well and the whole universe and made all of us proud. I'm just so happy to be among her and to meet her and just to share so many thoughts.
Last question, how's your friendship with Miss Universe Philippines, Bea Gomez? Do you still keep up with her, or also what do you like about her?
I think whenever we meet in person, whether it's the first time or any time when we meet, we just forget the cameras are around us. It's the humble and honest relationship that I have had with her, not only during this universe, but even after that. And I think we support each other as sisters, as individuals, and respect. And I can proudly call her my sister. And there are so many memories that we shared during Miss Universe at the same time. So I'm really happy to meet her in her beautiful country and to experience this. And she was amazing during the prelims round, and I was just supporting her.
Thank you. To Architect Michelle, do you have any upcoming projects that we could ask or to look forward to?
For Miss Universe? Well, we're always good partners with Miss Universe. So we are always looking at the next opportunity, whether it's an event, whether it's just a simple sponsorship, or whether it would be hosting the Miss Universe pageant again here in the Philippines. So we're always looking at that next opportunity. We never stop seeing what we could do with Miss Universe because we saw the potential when we brought the pageant here to the Philippines, how inspiring it was to the men and women, and how it was all about positivity, being confident, women empowerment. Plus also how much it helped our tourism industry during the time that we brought in Miss Universe. If you were to add up how much it would cost if you got that much exposure for our country, the different places that we went to, from Cebu to Bohol to Ilocos, Davao. We took them to almost 20 different places in the Philippines, and this was showcased and broadcasted to almost 500 million viewers all around the world. If you were to compute all of that exposure, it was almost like $500 million US, I think, worth of exposure for the Philippines. So that was one of the most important parts of hosting Miss Universe here for the tourism of our country.
Last question. Can you tell us when and where would be the next Miss Universe?
I, of course, would not be able to say, but I know that there are talks of where it might be, and I am privy to that, but I cannot divulge. But as I said earlier, we're always looking for opportunities from the Philippines and with Miss Universe on how we can work together, possibly towards a direction of hosting it here again in the future.
Thank you.
I'm Annalyn from Manila Bulletin. Do you have any last words for the Miss Universe Philippines event that's happening like tomorrow? And with the evening gown and swimsuit already finished, like, do you think you already have like choices for your top 16 at this point?
I'm like her. I've been having such a difficult time. All of them are my favorites. This is one of the most difficult pageants that I have judged. I've done this before. I did this in the international pageant, but for this particular pageant, I've been having a difficult time scoring them, seeing which ones are better than the other. They're all wonderful. They're all smart. They're all gorgeous. They all present themselves so well. So I always try to see which one would be the next Bea. That's what I'm looking for now. Bea was hosting the preliminaries last night, so I said, okay, the next one that we choose will be someone who can host like her, who can carry our country and represent us in the next Miss Universe. So that's how I see who could be the next Bea.
Yeah, that's so true.
Thank you, everyone. I guess that we should wrap it up. For final message to Filipinos, Ms. Harnaaz.
I was just out of words last night when I saw how everyone has been showering love. I think since the day one, even before coming to Philippines, I'm just thankful, grateful, and मेरे दिल से बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आप सबको. Philippines has my whole heart, and I call Philippines my universe.
Oh.
And all I want to say is that keep supporting, keep showering love, and बहुत सारा salam.
So, thank you.
And I want to thank Rochelle at the same time, and Mr. Charlotte, for making this happen, making this trip happen, for inviting me from India and coming along with me, sharing the whole trip and guiding me about the best things related to Philippines. And I think this trip would have been incomplete and very difficult personally for me without her. So lots of
Oh.
I think I found my new friend.
Thank you.
Salamat to you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Art.
Good. Namaste.
Maybe one
Just
last
got a few
one.